Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have been curious about. What are the worst jobs for Taurus individuals? If you're a Taurus or know someone who is, you might be wondering which careers to avoid to ensure a fulfilling and stress-free work life. Taurus individuals are known for their stability, practicality, and strong work ethic, but certain jobs can really clash with these traits. So, let's explore some job types that might not be the best fit for Taurus. First up, let's talk about income stability. Taurus individuals crave financial security and predictability. They appreciate a steady paycheck that allows them to enjoy the comforts of life. So, what happens when a job doesn't provide that? Freelancing or jobs with unstable income can be particularly challenging for Taurus. Imagine the stress and anxiety that comes from not knowing when your next paycheck will arrive. For a Taurus, this uncertainty can be overwhelming. They thrive on routine and the comfort of knowing what to expect. Now, think about the implications of a fluctuating income. It can lead to financial instability, which is the opposite of what a Taurus desires. They want to build a solid foundation for themselves, and a job that lacks financial predictability can feel like a shaky house of cards. So, what's the job we're hinting at? You guessed it, freelancing. While it can be rewarding for some, it's often not the best choice for a Taurus. Next, let's consider the work environment. Taurus individuals prefer stability and can resist sudden changes. They thrive in structured settings where they can plan their tasks and work at a comfortable pace. Fast-paced, constantly changing environments can be particularly stressful for them. Think about startups or industries that are always innovating and shifting. For a Taurus, this chaos can feel overwhelming and uncomfortable. They want to know what's coming next, not be thrown into the whirlwind of constant change. In such environments, Taurus might find themselves feeling anxious and out of place, struggling to keep up with the rapid pace. The lack of routine can be disorienting and frustrating. So, what's the job that embodies this chaotic environment? It's working in a fast-paced startup. While exciting for some, it can be a nightmare for our grounded Taurus friends. Now, let's talk about decision-making. Taurus individuals are methodical thinkers who prefer to take their time to analyze situations. They like to weigh their options carefully before making a choice. Jobs that require quick, impulsive decisions can be particularly challenging for them. Imagine being in a role where snap judgments are the norm, like in emergency services, certain sales positions, or stock trading. For a Taurus, this high-pressure environment can lead to stress and discomfort. They thrive when they can take their time and think things through, not when they're forced to make rapid-fire decisions that could have significant consequences. So, what's the job that requires this kind of quick thinking? It's roles in emergency services or high-pressure sales. Not the best fit for a Taurus, right? Next on our list are high-risk ventures. Taurus individuals are generally risk-averse and seek long-term security. They prefer to invest their time and energy into stable opportunities rather than gamble on uncertain outcomes. Jobs that are primarily target-based or involve significant risk can be a source of discomfort for Taurus. They want to build a solid future, not take chances that could jeopardize their financial stability. In such roles, Taurus might feel a constant pressure to perform and meet targets, which can lead to anxiety and burnout. So, what's the job that embodies this high-risk nature? It's working in high-stakes sales or investment banking. Definitely not ideal for our Taurus friends. Now, let's discuss structure. Taurus individuals thrive on routine and clear processes. They like to know what's expected of them and appreciate having a plan to follow. Jobs that lack structure or require constant improvisation can be incredibly frustrating for Taurus. Imagine being in a role where there are no clear guidelines or where everything is disorganized. For a Taurus, this can feel chaotic and unmanageable. They want to work in an environment where they can follow a clear path, not one that feels like a maze with no exit. So, what's the job that lacks this essential structure? It's roles in creative fields that require constant improvisation. Not the best fit for a Taurus who loves their routines. Next, let's consider public-facing roles. While some Taurus individuals can excel in creative fields, many prefer to keep a low profile. They value their comfort and authenticity. Jobs that require constant public interaction or performance can be overwhelming for them. Imagine being in a role where you're always on stage, engaging with others and performing. For a Taurus, this can feel exhausting and inauthentic. They thrive in environments where they can be themselves, not where they have to put on a facade to please others. So, what's the job that embodies this public-facing nature? It's roles in entertainment or sales that require constant performance. Definitely not ideal for a grounded Taurus. Finally, let's talk about travel. Taurus individuals love their comfort and routine, which extends to their personal lives. They appreciate a stable home life and predictable schedules. Jobs that require frequent travel or have unpredictable hours can disrupt their sense of stability. Imagine being in a role where your schedule changes constantly and you're always on the go. For a Taurus, this can feel chaotic and unsettling. They want to enjoy their home and have time to relax, not be constantly jetting off to new locations. So, what's the job that requires this kind of travel? It's roles in travel or consulting that demand a flexible schedule. Not the best fit for a Taurus who values their home life. In summary, Taurus individuals thrive in environments that offer stability, routine, and predictability. The jobs we discussed today, freelancing, fast-paced environments, quick decision-making roles, high-risk ventures, lack of structure, public-facing roles, and travel-heavy positions, are often the worst fits for them. If you're a Taurus or know someone who is, it's essential to consider these factors when choosing a career path. Remember, finding a job that aligns with your natural strengths and preferences can lead to a more fulfilling and less stressful work life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on astrology and career advice. Until next time, stay grounded.